What is up, clan? Today we have another episode of Short But Sweet. We're playing The Sims 4. It's going to take you less than an hour and a half. And if you're new to the channel, alright guys, so make sure you woohoo that like button. First thing you want to do when you boot up The Sims 4 is create an EA account if you do not have one yet. As you can see, I've made mine there, and have also answered my security question. Great pet name, I know. Once you've completed your EA account creation, we're going to start with step 1, which is the preparation for this method. Now before we jump right into it, I want to shout out and give credit to MALACHEN, Naomi Len, and NZJoey89. Thank you guys for your work with the galleries that you've uploaded and the families that you've uploaded to earn these trophies much easier. Their link to the PSN Profiles Guide will be in the description below. First thing you want to do is go to gallery in the top right, and you want to search for MALACHEN under EA account. If for some reason it's a bit dodgy of a search function on this game, if you're unable to find MALACHEN or Naomi Len, for example, which I struggled to find, you can also try by item name and doing the description that I've put down below at the bottom of the video for you. However, if you're still having difficulties, what I found to actually fix it was to close the game, reopen it, and then sure enough it fixed my problem. After you've downloaded those 3 from MALACHEN, which were again labeled on the bottom there for you, the next thing we want to do is download a few from Naomi Len. And the first one we're going to do is Basket Case Trophy. This is also a good method to pull her profile up, at least for me, and you can press R2 when you're hovering over her specific icon, and it'll take you to her profile, and then you can see all of the other families that she's uploaded. And we're going to take the Ghost family, the Basket Case Trophy, and the Grim Reaper family trophy. Now just make sure you're downloading all of the ones that we need to ensure we get the platinum. So again, Grim Reaper family trophy, the Basket Case trophy, and the Ghost family trophy for Naomi Len's gallery. MALACHEN had the other 3 before, which again were listed on the bottom of the video for you. I'm going to make this video as short and concise as possible, making sure that we get you the platinum as quick as possible. However, while still keeping it as informative as possible. Next up, we've got NZJoey89, and I did actually struggle finding him for a while as well, but you can also try under item name and go to Circle of Life 2. You want to get this very lovely looking lady downloaded to your library, and then we have a few more that we're going to jump to. The next up is triplets. You just type triplets in the item name. You're going to see honestly, quite a lot of people have uploaded their triplets. So just make sure you heart react their hard work, give them some credit for that, and then download it, because that's what's going to help you get a pretty tedious trophy in this game for basically having triplets. I downloaded that one there. And then next up, you want to just type in Black Widow in item name. And you want to actually download a Black Widow file that looks just like one of the ones that MALACHEN had, his family. It has the 4 guys with like a skeleton type t-shirt. There's quite a bit to choose from. As long as they look like the family on the screen that you see there, then you can get the trophy. I did it from Wilderson, so shout out to him. Thank you for your hard work, and save it to your library. Now on to my favorite step, step 2, which is trophy popping. It's time to get some trophies popping. So how we're going to do that is, first of all, go to new game, and once that's loaded to this screen, you want to hit open the gallery. Now the first trophy you will be going for is Black Widow, so go ahead and make sure you go to your library, and it'll show all of the downloaded ones, and click Black Widow, and make sure you're always clicking replace as well when you start it. Now just so you know, I have cut out the loading times for the sake of the video. So that is why it's going much quicker. The game doesn't actually run that quick, but that being said, it's not terrible either. But obviously I have cropped that out, so the beautiful power of editing. Go ahead and start up Black Widow, and once you have, it'll load you up into basically a world selection screen, and it doesn't really matter where you choose. You can choose an empty lot, because 4 of these guys are about to meet their end. Right when you load in, you'll get a full house trophy, and then also these 4 gentlemen will die from the coronavirus, or at least that's what I'm led to believe it is, because they just drop like flies. Now, once they've fallen over, you just want to keep your time actually sped up, and in order to do that, in case you've never played The Sims, and that's kind of what this guide is for, is you can get the platinum even if you haven't played a Sims game. Basically press R1 until the arrow on the bottom of the screen goes to the very right, as if you're pressing fast forward for a video, for example. And you want to wait for the Grim Reaper to slowly take all of them. It does take a little bit of time, but I sped it up for the sake of the video. So once he takes them, they'll turn into an urn or a gravestone, things like that. And once he's finally done that to all 4, you can actually go ahead and then just press options on the PS4 controller. And then you can go to manage worlds. You can just go to the worlds, you don't have to save or do anything like that, which is great. And then what you want to actually do is click down on the bottom right, you'll see these 3 dots, and then you can go to the pencil on the Sims menu. Now, when you go to this edit menu for the Sims, you want to go up to the top right and hit open gallery. Once that's loaded up, you want to load in that Circle of Life sim that was created by NZ Joey. And as you can see, she'll load right in, and then you actually want to hit open gallery, and you want to chuck another one of her in, because we're going to combine it with another trophy, so that way we can knock out two fairly good trophies right at the start. So go ahead and place her in the household as well. And then what you want to do is you want to actually go to the top left and click on the little Sims gem, go to edit relationships, and you can choose any of them really, but go ahead and choose the one I did and make her the wife of that sim, and then go ahead and start the world. And you can just choose the same lot that you were on originally, or just hit play, and then it'll just bring you there. And then you want to go to game options by pressing obviously the option menu, go to gameplay, and then switch the sim lifespan to short, and then make sure you hit apply changes. Now by doing this, that's going to make it much quicker for your Sims to die. And we do want these 2 ladies that we added to our Sim family to die. As messed up as that sounds, we do need them to die in order to get trophies, and that's what we're here for. So they'll wave at each other, say their last goodbyes, and then you'll pop the Circle of Life. And then you'll pop a couple random trophies here and there too as we're doing this. But basically the Grim Reaper will come out and he'll sacrifice one of them, and the moment he does that, you'll actually also get the trophy called Black Widow. And there you go guys, it's that easy. Once that's happened, you pop Black Widow, you might again get some more miscellaneous trophies, and that's fine. Some of them are basically just for skills and you know, leveling up those skills or professions. Now once you've finished all of that and the trophies have stopped popping, you can go ahead and actually just exit out of that and go back to either a new game or manage worlds, whatever's easier for you, and then hit open the gallery for our next trophy. We're going for the Grim Reaper family trophy, so you want to use the one that Naomi provided, and just choose a random address or a plot of land, and then you can evict people, move in, whatever you need to do, just to get them onto that plot of land and actually start the game. So once you've done that and they've moved in, you can just hit play. And once it loads in, basically after a while, the Grim Reaper will interact with one of the women here. And you can actually interact with them yourself, and that'll pop the trophy if they're not actually doing anything to interact. But finally they'll interact and you'll get Hello Darkness My Old Chum. And it looks like the Grim Reaper is going to be murdering something tonight. Yeah, anyway, on to the next trophy, guys. So you can actually hit Manage Worlds, or again, just go to the main menu and hit New Game, and then you want to open Gallery. The next one we're going for is called the Ghost Family Trophy. This one was also provided by Naomi, so thank you again for that. And you just want to choose any plot of land. If there's anyone in there, evict them because you have more important pressing matters, which is getting this platinum. So make sure they're out on the street and right when you load up. boom, you're going to get the Ghost Family Trophy. I just want to thank everyone that's been watching the video so far. If you do like the video, go ahead and smash like. Give me a subscribe if you haven't become a member of the clan yet. We would love to have you. Anyways, right back into it. We're going to open the gallery yet again, and this time we're going with triplets. I'm going to let you know right now that the thumbnail I chose for the triplets download is misleading. They don't look like that. Not even close. But anyways, download a triplets one, make sure you load it up, and here you go. As I said, it's a bit deceiving. You can fast forward, and eventually she's just going to pop out 3 babies. And it'll tell you in the top right there when that's coming, and then you can just randomize the names and then hit the checkpoint. Randomize the name, hit the checkpoint, and then you can basically get the trophy. Or you can also name them if you'd like. I named this one Subscribe. So do it. If you want to do that part quicker, you can just hit randomize and then the check mark. However, any chance that I can tell you to subscribe and being an annoying bastard is kind of what I'm here for. So once you do that, it'll pop a celebratory explosion that says triplets, and that's going to trigger our triple play trophy. Now, once you've passed all of these screens, because the other woman as well is popping out some babies, once they finish, we're going to actually be getting another trophy on this same sort of family. And while you have one of the women selected, you want to click on the fridge and you want to select the cook option. So just right there on the top, you'll click cook, and you just want to make yourself a chocolate cake or a white cake, whatever you want to make, whatever kind of cake you're feeling like, so long as it is a cake. Take the roughly about a minute to make the cake. Just a little bit of a show there for you. And you'll see the timer in the bottom left. Once it's done, she will go ahead and place it onto the table. Once it's on the table, go ahead and hover your mouse over it. And you want to actually put the candles on there. And then you want to click it after the candles have been added and hit blow out. That's actually going to pop the Old and Wiser trophy because she's aged up. So there you go. We combined 2 trophies for that one, which made it nice and easy. Alright guys, after that you can hit new game or manage worlds, whatever is preferred, and then we want to open the gallery yet again. Now we'll be downloading the family that we had gotten from MALACHEN, Legacy Trophy family? Trophy? I personally feel that I deserve at least an A for effort for trying. But that being said, we'll go ahead and jump right into this household with that family we've selected. And this one's very beautiful because it's not only going to pop 2 trophies without doing nothing, but one of them's a gold. And I mean, I don't know about you, but that's gorgeous to me. After those 2 have popped, you can actually just go ahead and leave, because that's literally it for that one. A very nice and easy one. So thank you for that, MALACHEN. Now we want to go to new game or manage worlds, whatever is easier for you. Go to open the gallery, and we're going to select, I'm not going to try that again, but you're going to select MALACHEN's trophy family, as you can see on screen. And basically you'll just hit replace. Please make sure you hit replace, or you won't pop the Rosebud trophy. You'll actually spawn in with a lot less simoleons, which is the currency that's used in this game. And in order to get Rosebud, you need 1,000,000 plus. So make sure you hit replace, otherwise it will not pop Rosebud. I'm trying to make that clear because I know there's been some issues with that in the forums. So as you can see on the bottom, I have 1,000,000 simoleons, and that's because I've hit replace. Now once you've done that, you can go ahead and bring them to the Streamlet Single, which is that town there on the kind of lakeside or riverside, whatever you want to call that little stream. And once you load in, you'll get the Rosebud trophy for having 1,000,000. Okay, and then what we'll do next is you want to switch to Entertainer Tate, which is this one here. And she's got the white shirt on, and you want to click the mirror in the bathroom and hit practice speech. Once you've actually done that, you immediately want to go to build mode. You want to do that so the Sims don't get in the way while you're actually building something that you need right now. Because I'm going to have you put in 2 computers. So if you go to not that menu that I clicked there, but I'm trying to go back, And if you go to the objects by function and you go to electronics, which is down towards the bottom of the list, you can look for computers. Now you want to buy this one here that's $10,000, and you want to buy 2 of them, and you want to face them towards the chairs that are on the dining room table. That one was playing up a little bit, but face them towards the chairs. And next up, you're going to grab a microphone, and that's in the activities and skills tab, and then under the guitar, and you'll see a golden microphone for 250 simoleons. Go ahead and place that somewhere where the Sims can access it. You can see where I put it in the video, sort of behind where the TV is, and that way it's accessible to them. Now after you've done that, we can go back into live mode. I will let you know it lags a fair bit going from build to live. I had a lot of FPS issues with this game, but ultimately that could also play a part on what PlayStation you're playing it on. Okay, so what we want to try to do is get something called Overachiever. And in order to do that, we're going to go to the reward store down on the aspirations menu where you saw me click on the bottom of the screen where it's highlighted. Now go ahead and buy about 3 or 4 of the inspired potions, just to make sure you have enough in case it fails. And then scroll down a bit further and you want to buy 1 Insta Large potion and 1 Insta Lean potion. So once you've bought in about 4 inspired and then 1 Insta Large and 1 Insta Lean, you can actually exit that reward store menu and go down to the bottom right and click your inventory. Now in your inventory on the bottom right that you clicked, you want to drink the Insta Large. This is going to make your sim basically a very large weight. So once she drinks that, it'll slowly kick in, and now your sim will have gained weight. Now in order to pop this next trophy, after she's actually physically gained the weight, and you can see that, you want to drink the Insta Lean. Now this may pop some trophies for you as well, depending on if you were following my guide or if you had some done. However, I'm going to fast forward because there's a fair bit of skills trophies that pop up here, which is wonderful. But that being said, it just depends on if you were following my guide or not. So you may already have these trophies. I had to basically re-record some of these parts because they were just way too choppy. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist with that, unfortunately. So you'll get the My You've Changed trophy once you've turned back skinny, which you saw there after that plethora of trophies popped. Then you want to drink the inspired potion, click on the laptop, and then select the right option. Once you've done that, go down to the bottom left and click Mystery. Mystery seems to have a higher chance to get the Overachiever trophy to pop. I'll go ahead and fast forward this bit, but basically you don't have to name your book. This is again me just being a bit of an asshole, but if you subscribe, it does support me and it supports my channel and what I do on this channel. Either way, I do appreciate the support, and yeah, subscribe for trophy guides. Okay, so again, while she's under the effects of the inspired potion, you just want to keep writing the mystery books until you get the Overachiever trophy. If for some reason it fails and she doesn't get it to pop, just drink another potion, get back to writing a mystery book, and you will eventually get it. That's just why I had you buy 4 of them. I did speed up this part of the video since she failed, I think, twice. But as you can see, if they do fail, you just drink another potion and then just try again. And you can see I quickly did that. And then I just wrote a mystery book again. It does have a higher chance of actually succeeding, and honestly, you'll get this trophy pretty quick either way. And as you can see, the bottom left over there is the progress on the book, and I actually finally get her to pop the trophy. So just a bit of an explanation there for you in case you do fail. All you do is drink another potion and write the book again until you get it. Alright guys, we're going to move to our next step, which is step 3, and this one's called career maxing. We have to max out 5 different careers, and that is for the trophies Are You Entertained, I Spy, Startup Upstart, The Pen is Mightier, and World Competitor. That's for the entertainer career, the secret agent, the tech guru, the writer, and the athletic career. Those are 5 careers on this same family that we have loaded. And for example, I'm going to give you a bit of a tutorial basically on how careers work in this game. So we're just popping out a treadmill just to sort of show you how this is done. When you actually do these missions that are in the bottom right on their careers task menu, you'll see a daily task. See how it says mentor fitness? If you have that complete, you have more of a chance to get promoted, and to ultimately pop the trophies for those careers, you need to get the max promotion, which is what we're trying to do here with the athletic career. And we had one of our Sims jump on the treadmill and then switch to him and basically mentor them. You'll get the trophy really easily that way. And then, for example, here I have her doing stand-up comedy because she's the entertainer on that mic. So I'm just kind of giving you examples of how it works. I won't go too in depth into it. I did leave items that you need to get those trophies to show you how you get them. For example, like her, she needs the mic. The rider for overachiever is the computer. It's pretty basic stuff. I'll have a link to PSN profiles, which will explain that as well, and that'll be in the description. After that, you can actually switch to the business Tate. And what you want to do is buy seeds with her by going on the computer. So we're on the same family still here, guys, just so you are aware. And you want to, as you can see, the computers are still set up the same, all that good stuff. So buy the seeds by using the computer as long as you have her selected. And then in order to plant the seeds, what you need to do is go to your inventory, open the packet of seeds, and once they're open, you actually just press square on them. And oddly enough, it took me a while to figure that out because I hadn't played Sims 4 before, if I'm completely honest. I haven't played a Sims game since PS2. So yeah, you just want to press square on them, and you actually don't need to build a planter as well. I was under the impression you did, but you can actually just put them all over the ground like crazy if you want. I'm basically just planting a bunch of them randomly. And then what I'll do is I'll basically control my Sim, have her just fill it all up. And I'll fast forward through this bit because I'm not going to bore you with gardening. But basically, we just put all the seeds down with square. She'll start planting them. And then you'll hit 10 garden. When you hit 10 garden, she's just going to do the rest on her own. You only have to really click it once. That's going to make everything grow, especially if you're fast forwarding time. And this is a really easy trophy to get. Just keep clicking 10 garden as it's growing. Keep tending to the garden, and eventually you'll see a plant that will be, you can take cuttings is what it says. And after you've taken the cutting, for example, like this plant over here that grew, I'll go and take the cutting, and then if I click it again, it actually lets me click graft. Once you get that graft option, you want to click that and confirm it, and that's going to get you the Splice of Life trophy, which is just for grafting a plant. So just do that until you can graft and you're all set. It's a very easy trophy to get. Just in case I've lost any of you guys, we're still on that same family we selected. If you do need to refresh them and kind of clear up some clutter that's been caused from going for previous trophies, you can easily do this. As you can see that the computers are gone in this scenario, and that's because I've refreshed it and started fresh for going for the Tech Guru career. So for the Tech Guru career, in order to get her promoted, you want to go to the televisions in the electronics section in the build mode, and you want to actually select the Genius Vision wall mount TV. Make sure it's the one that goes on the wall, not the actual flat screen one that's next to it, but the actual wall mount TV. As long as it says Genius Vision, it's fine, and it's on the wall. After you've done that, click TV. And you want to just grab some of these really trashy looking ones. You're only going to need about 5 of them. So go ahead and select them and place 5 of them on the porch. That way we can dismantle them for parts. So you just want to quickly keep selecting them, putting them on the porch until you have about 5 out there. Once you've placed 5 of them, we're not done in build mode just yet. We're going to back out, and then we want to actually go to the radios. So go ahead and click on a radio, and we want to grab the radio at the very end, which is called the Landlord Whisperer. And you want to just set that one right next to the TV. That's perfectly fine, just like that. And then now we can actually go into the live mode. Assuming it lets me. Now you want to turn the autonomy to off and then hit apply changes right there. And that's so the Sims don't just go off and do their own thing. So turn that off. It's in the gameplay settings. I showed you a quick screenshot there, so if you need to pause it there, go for it. But basically make sure that's off, hit save or apply changes, and then it'll be in effect. Now with the very trashy TVs outside, you want to select the character in the white top, which should be the entertainer Tate. And you want to just click each TV and hit salvage for parts. What we're doing now is we're dismantling them, getting us enough parts to upgrade our TV and to upgrade our radio that we've also installed. So I'll speed this up for the sake of your sanity. Now while you still have her selected, you want to click on the radio and click upgrade and click the super reception option. It's going to start upgrading that for you and make sure that you get a bit more channels on that radio. And this is going to help us for another trophy. Okay, so after you've upgraded the radio, make sure you also upgrade the TV, and then we're going for the channel surfer trophy. And you want to play each channel on the radio for about 2 seconds, then click the radio, click change station, and then click the next station. Once you've done that on the radio to every station, then you want to do the same thing but to the TV after you've upgraded it. So make sure the TV and the radio are both upgraded for super reception. Now I will let you know this, I spent a while getting this trophy to pop because mine was a bit dodgy, and all I did was switch to a different sim. So as you can see, I'm a different sim now, the lady in the background. And for some reason, I just watched a couple more channels and then the trophy popped. So if you try yourself and you feel like you've watched every channel, listen to every radio station like I did for about 40 minutes, just try a different sim. Sometimes it's a bit dodgy. If you still can't get Channel Surfer to pop, just leave a comment below and I'll help you out. Now, before we move on to step 4, please ensure all 5 careers have been finished and we can move on. Alright guys, this is step 4 and I like to call it paranormal plowing. Oh, and some more career maxing. And basically we're getting the Captain of Industry, Flying Colors, Stellar Work, Suave Criminal, and Up a Notch. Now these are for the careers Business, Painter, Astronaut, Criminal, and Culinary. And as you can see next to those I have the item or the tool required to actually raise that stat and get them more of a possibility of getting that promotion, which thus pops that career related trophy. Now, a lot of them were actually popping for me while I was going for what I like to call the paranormal plowing, which is having woohoo with a ghost, which is just sex with a ghost. And we want to load up the trophy family. So if you just follow my guide exactly how I do it, you'll probably get a lot of the careers just while you go for this one trophy. And then that means cleanup will be that much easier. So try not to worry about the careers for this one right off the bat. We'll just load in as the trophy family. We're going to press options, go to manage worlds, go back into Willow Creek. Once you're in Willow Creek, you want to actually go over to the 3-dotted menu, hit manage household while you're clicked on the household that the trophy family is at. Go ahead and hit the pencil to edit them. Okay guys, and what we're doing is on the bottom left you can see it says press triangle to delete sim. We're going to delete a few of these from the trophy family that we no longer need, just to clear up some space so that we can go to open my gallery and we can go ahead and choose our trophy family 2 and place them in there, and they'll actually be able to fit because there's enough room now. So go ahead and delete the sims until you have about 2 left, and then you can go ahead and hit play. You can skip this menu here, go down to the actual house and then hit play again. And once it loads you back into the house, the first thing you want to do when you're loaded in is go ahead and select the astronaut. Make sure you're selected as him. And you want to go into build mode. Now what we're grabbing from build mode is actually a rocket ship, because we're going to need that for a trophy. So how I looked for the rocket ship is I just went to the search option, which I struggled to do because the game does lag a little bit. But anyways, go ahead and type in rocket. You actually want to select the rocket that's 5,000 simoleons, the steampunk fly-a-majig. Yeah, go ahead and click that. Make sure there's enough room there and get it set up. Once you've actually done that, which I accidentally grabbed, you can go back into live mode. Now, once you're in live mode, guys, just click on the actual rocket panel and hit build for 1,000 simoleons, and the astronaut will get to work. You can see the progress bar in the bottom left. Okay, guys, so once you have the rocket fully built, which will finish once he's finished with that progress meter on the left side of the screen, you'll see Business Tate. And Business Tate is the one with the white dress shirt that's sitting down on the couch in the background there that you see. And you want to just keep flirting with her. Flirt with her as much as possible. If you talk a lot about gaming, anything with a gaming controller on it, that really gets her worked up. And yeah, it really turns her on, if I'm honest with you. So just go ahead and keep clicking things like that. Make sure you compliment her and things like that. Yeah, women love when you do that. So keep complimenting her. You can do a space mission if you'd like, so that way you can get Astronaut Payne's daily task. I would recommend it if you try to get his promotion first, which is stellar work. So try to get his if possible before going for this trophy. And as you can see, Suave Criminal popped, and I wasn't even focusing on it. So that's why I'm telling you to do it how I've done it in this guide, so that way you can have less to clean up at the end. Just to make sure I haven't lost you guys and I'm keeping this guide as straightforward as possible. Once you've built that rocket, all you want to do is keep flirting with Business Tate until it's literally impossible for her to keep her panties on. And then what you need to do is, again, just complete his daily task, which is going into space. Very easy mission. And we're going to try to get his promotion specifically, because after he gets promoted, we're going to do something with him. And as you can see, there's his promotion. You get the stellar work trophy, and her relationship bar is almost full. So before we actually finish everything, what you want to do is keep flirting with her. Try to get that bar as full as you can. As you can see here, I actually got it maxed out. Just keep saying things about video games, compliment her, tell her she smells nice. Like, tell her she smells really nice. And then just keep flirting with her. Just things like that. Blow a kiss. And you'll keep seeing that it's building that relationship. And then once you're able to, you'll actually see the option woohoo in a rocket ship. So you may remember this from the start of the video because it was you woohooing the like button. But now you can see that we were just doing it for a trophy. But still, smash the shit out of the like button for me. Anyways, you'll blast off into space. He'll probably last about 2 seconds, and then they'll land. Never mind, this dude has some crazy stamina. So once you land, you're going to see the 50 Mile High Club trophy pop, which is for woohooing in a rocket ship. And then what you want to do, now that their relationship status is pretty much maxed, you're going to top it off with a suave kiss, just because, that's how we do it out here. And then I just talked about more games, and yeah, that maxed out her bar. She just really likes games. I can't say I blame her. Again, once you've maxed that out, you've woohooed in a rocket ship, you've done everything there is for an astronaut to do in his lifetime. Again, just do every flirtatious option you can do until the bar is maxed, and you've done everything you can as an astronaut. So what we want to do is commit harakiri and kill ourselves. And by doing that, you just want to press L1, R1, and L2 and R2 all together. It's going to pop up this menu here, and you're going to type in this cheat code. And that's called traits.equip_trait space laugh. And what happens when you've actually entered this in? It's nothing that you would really think it would be. Make sure it is all lowercase. I'm not sure if that does affect it, but I have entered it in lowercase only. So please do that. But once you've fully entered it in, I'm a bit slow because I have an IQ of 5, but that's all right. We will get there. And as you can see, it's actually turned our astronaut into a ghost. Not really what you would expect from that, but yeah. Once he's actually become a ghost, there's one final step we need to do with him currently. And that's click on this mobile phone. and we're going to hit move out of the household. After you've selected that option in the phone, he's going to do a short animation and it's going to pull up a trade window, so to speak. And what you need to do is put 700K down in the bottom by typing it in, and then just hit transfer money and then hit accept. Once you've done that, it's going to basically put you on a screen where you're moving as Ghost Payne. And what we'll do is we'll move him at the bargain bin next door, which is just a plain lot of land. There's no house, and that's fine. And basically once you've loaded in the game, you want to just press options, go to manage worlds, just go to manage worlds. You want to click Willow Creek, and you're going to click the Streamlit single. This is so you can load back in the family we originally started in, and you want to just select Business Tate. Once you've loaded in, you're going to hit Visit Astronaut Payne, and we'll go ahead and just visit with Business Tate. It'll pop up a loading screen and then bring you into his house, which is just a plain plot of land, and you can actually click Invite to Household. You may have to talk to him for a little bit, but the option is there. And once you invite him to your household, you're going to get the Ghostly trophy to pop. Now, after you get Ghostly to pop, we still want to get a trophy to have sex with a ghost. In order to do that, just click back on the house and hit Go Home. And now that you've invited him to your household, you'll see that he's actually back with you at the house in the Streamlit single. Now, once he's back here with you, it's time for some paranormal plowing, which kind of was the whole point of this step. And in order to do that, you just want to click on your bed, click Woohoo with Astronaut, and yeah, we're going to have some paranormal plowing going on. And they're going to quickly race into the house and just get to business. Now, this is going to pop the trophy that's called What Would It Be Like? And I think we're all asking that question right about now. Just me? Alright, awesome. So we'll go ahead and proceed with the guide then. Okay, before we move on to the next step, I just want you guys to ensure that you've done all of the career-related trophies. So as just a short example, right here we have the culinary expert who's in the culinary career, and her daily task is just to mix drinks. So what I did was I built a bar for her, and I just have her drink happy drinks and inspired drinks and keep her happy until she has to go. If she's going to work happy, it's going to increase your chance to get promoted and then pop these remaining trophies. Now, if you're just worried about woohooing the ghost, you may only have a few left. I actually only had hers left, so hopefully that's the same case for you. If you do struggle making any of the career trophies pop, leave a comment below. I'll see if I can help you out, and we'll work it out together. Other than that, guys, let's move on to our final trophy, and the platinum. Okay guys, so now we're on the final trophy. You just want to start a new game and hit open the gallery, and then you want to click the basket case trophy family, and this is actually going to pop right as it loads, or within 10 seconds after it loads, and that's going to be the platinum for you if you followed this guide from start to finish. And if you did, I honestly want to thank you guys for sticking around and putting up with me. Hopefully this guide did help you, and if it did, please again smash the like button, subscribe, or even share the guide with someone. It actually helps me out a lot. I've stayed up this whole week just trying to get it all edited and hopefully to your liking, and hopefully I did well with that. Now, if you're one of my real ones who made it all the way to the end of the video, I want you to leave a comment down below that says, "I'm the ultimate sim guru." Thank you guys for watching. Again, smash like, subscribe, share the video. Congrats on your platinum. I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one.